As I'm sure I said once or twice before, I was never really the biggest fan of classic Sonic. I mean, I loved modern Sonic, and I loved Sonic as a whole, but when it came to playing classic Sonic games, I was just never really for it. I never really touched Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic CD, Sonic 3. I mean, yeah, I played those games from time to time every now and then, but it just never really clicked with me. Now, not too long ago, I made a video talking about how much Sonic Mania matters to fans, non-fans, and pretty much the Sonic the Hedgehog community, and it kind of changed my perspective on how I saw classic Sonic as a character, and also his impact on so many people. Making that video honestly and truly really did help me appreciate how much I really do value classic Sonic, and I feel like that love should not go unnoticed, and it kind of hit me. You know what? Maybe classic Sonic is more important than I ever thought he was. Now, this may or may not be true for you, but I feel like us Sonic fans tend to fall underneath one of these multiple groups of being either a classic fan, a modern fan, an adventure fan, or even a boom fan. Now, in itself, there is absolutely nothing wrong with being in one particular group of Sonic the Hedgehog fans, like preferring one Sonic over another, but I feel like things begin to get a little bit tricky when we start to undervalue different types of fans as well as different versions of Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, for me personally, I've had this problem for a long time, and it's pretty much been a very glaring problem as a Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I never really cared for anything related to classic Sonic at all. Like, every sort of media that would come out relating to classic Sonic, or even with classic being in a modern game, I just kind of felt like it was completely underwhelming and I had no interest in it at all. But that all kind of changed up until recently, and I realized that really, honestly and truly, both Sonics really do matter. What's going on, guys? It's SONICSTA back at it again with another video, and if you listen to the last 2 minutes, read the title of the video, or even just the thumbnail, you would realize that in this video I'm going to be talking about the importance of both versions of Sonic the Hedgehog, both being classic and modern Sonic, the two most important Sonic the Hedgehogs. Also, if you like the contents of this video and want to see more, hit that like and subscribe button, also turn on the post notifications bell, that way you never miss a video. I upload Sonic the Hedgehog videos pretty much all the time, and I don't want you guys missing out on this type of content. But with that all out of the way, let's just jump right off into the video. Okay, so first and foremost, let's get the obvious out of the way. Now, classic and modern Sonic both began as one entity. There was just Sonic the Hedgehog, and there was really nothing anyone could ever really do about it. Like, if you like Sonic the Hedgehog, there was really no different version you liked, it was just Sonic the Hedgehog. This was all fine and perfectly good, and then we got the release of Sonic Generations, which is supposed to be splitting the timeline between both modern and classic Sonic, and that gave us basically two different variations of the same character. Now, in all seriousness, this was not a bad thing at all, and in all seriousness, everybody, and myself included, seemed to be pretty much all on board with this decision. This seemed like a really cool idea, especially for an anniversary type video game. Now, this 25th anniversary Sonic the Hedgehog game was revered by most, and people even claim that it was one of the best Sonic the Hedgehog games of all time. Now, the reason I love Sonic Generations as well as many others is because it was able to encapsulate how you felt when you played previous Sonic games and kind of put it all in one giant bundle. Sonic Generations was truly a perfect anniversary game. It was able to give us multiple Sonics, old destinations that we really loved from previous Sonic games, as well as music that also fit with those levels. Now, the thing I keep making a point of emphasis on is the word anniversary. You see, Sonic Generations was an anniversary title, meaning everything that was going on here is perfectly fine for an anniversary game. However, I felt as though that maybe Sega was trying to expand upon this and use it for future games. And by that I mean, they were going to have Classic Sonic a return for the future. Now, to be totally accurate, no one really initially had a problem with this during that time. I mean, if we're all being honest, Classic Sonic just seemed like he was going to be a really cool inclusion to the series, and that was really going to be the end of it. However, things began to change once he was introduced once again in Sonic Forces. Now, when Classic Sonic did debut in the Sonic Forces trailer, there were a lot of people actually very excited about it. However, on the other hand, there were some people who were actually kind of irritated. I'm talking about myself. Now, in defense for myself, and even those who were actually irritated about Classic Sonic's reappearance in another modern Sonic game, my thinking was that he already had his game with Sonic Mania. Why can't modern Sonic have his own thing going on here? Now, I can't totally speak on behalf of everybody else who didn't want Classic Sonic in Sonic Forces, but that's just generally how I felt about it. It just felt like modern Sonic was being slighted because Classic Sonic was just getting a bit more stuff. Now, if I didn't make this clear enough already, which I'm definitely sure I did, I'm a modern Sonic fan, if you couldn't tell by my shirt or pretty much everything else around my wall. Everything here is modern Sonic, and that's pretty much just going to be the general basis of it. And I'm telling you all of this again, just to remind you that this is the perspective of a modern Sonic fan. Everything I'm telling you is exactly what I experienced pretty much as the developments of Sonic Forces continued. Even as I said in my Sonic Mania Matters video, I even clarified that when Sonic Mania was first announced, I really couldn't care less. I was actually kind of worried that this would be one of the only Sonic the Hedgehog games we'd ever get, and we wouldn't really get that much focus on modern Sonic. Now, I know what you're thinking. I definitely sound super greedy, especially as a Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I probably sound like I deserve everything, and honestly, that was an entitlement that I definitely had to get rid of because, as I said before, Sonic Mania helped me realize that Classic Sonic is much more than I ever thought he was. Classic Sonic and modern Sonic can definitely coexist, as they both really truly do matter to not only the franchise, but also the fan base. Now, that doesn't mean I value Classic Sonic as much as I value modern Sonic, because as you can clearly see, that's not the case. But I am saying that I do really appreciate Classic Sonic being part of the series and being his own individual character. Now, one of the primary reasons that I really do love Classic Sonic, and one I've probably emphasized in several videos before, is because I love the different types of variety the Sonic the Hedgehog series has to offer. We not only have a modern type character where he can do boosting and all sorts of other stuff, we also have a classic character who's not just for the longtime fans, but also for newcomers who are interested in 2D styled gameplay. As I mentioned in my Sonic Mania Matters video, which you should definitely go watch, I basically broke down that Classic Sonic is a character meant for everyone, as well as his gameplay, as well as Sonic Mania as a whole. Now, what is so great about classic style gameplay is not even the gameplay itself, it's that it offers up a new variety, or even old variety, for us to be encapsulated by. We already have so much variety in the Sonic the Hedgehog series as it is, so to add one more thing would definitely be a great idea to draw new fans, or even bring back the old school fans. One thing that I really do love about the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise is its emphasis on variety. It's one of those things that you really can never go without, and the saying even goes, variety is the slice of life. And Sonic the Hedgehog does such a great job of that by having movies, games, comics, action figures. He's pretty much in every single facet of media that it's really hard to avoid him. I've made that statement in a plethora of videos before, and it's one that I probably will not ever stop saying. Sonic the Hedgehog is, in my opinion, a king of variety. Now, as important as it is to have different versions of gameplay styles and music and all that other stuff, I would say it's really important that Sonic the Hedgehog has two different variations of the same character, classic and modern Sonic. Now, the reason why I believe it's so important to have two different versions of the same character is because that's two different points of attraction. Now, I think the one thing that truly does back up my 2 points of attraction claim is the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Seeing as that movie was initially made for everybody, including Sonic the Hedgehog fans, it was able to dive into a whole new outlet of people that would eventually become Sonic fans in general. Now, of course, I do realize that the Sonic the Hedgehog movie and the classic Sonic games don't exactly work the same way because one is a movie and one is a game. However, I would say both the movie version of Sonic the Hedgehog as well as the classic Sonic version of Sonic the Hedgehog both reach a different level that Sonic the Hedgehog himself, the modern version, cannot reach. Now, personally, I would argue that movie Sonic can reach a wider audience because of the sole reason that it is a movie. More people will be going to see a movie than actually playing a video game. However, in Classic Sonic's case, I would say that Classic Sonic is actually a more marketable character than modern Sonic is. And now the reason I say this is because if you look at all sorts of Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirts and all sorts of other merchandise, you'll see that Classic Sonic seems to be on a lot of them in comparison to modern Sonic. Now, of course, modern Sonic is a very marketable character, but in terms of being more marketable, I'd say that Classic Sonic has a slight edge over him. So with that being said, Classic Sonic is going to be on more t-shirts, probably have more plushes and all sorts of other stuff like that as well. So I'm saying all that to say is, when you see Sonic the Hedgehog, or when newer people see Sonic the Hedgehog, they might begin to recognize Sonic as this classic design character. I guess it's sort of like how when you Google Sonic the Hedgehog, you mostly see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie pop up first. Not gonna lie, for a while now it's kind of irritated me because that's just not who I always saw Sonic the Hedgehog as. But anyway, one of the final reasons that I want to address in this video why classic Sonic is important is basically because his games sell. His games sell, and you don't even have to look at the numbers, you can just tell that they sell. Sonic Mania was critically acclaimed by so many, and it was even regarded as the best Sonic game that we've had in, what, a decade? And all in all, that's pretty amazing in itself, but another thing to look at here is that we're getting a game called Sonic Origins, which is supposed to be a compilation game of pretty much every single classic Sonic game. And the reason why this is so important is because, let's just say in the off chance, let's say Sonic Mania failed. Let's say that the developers as well as Sega didn't have a great outing with Sonic Mania. We probably wouldn't be seeing games like Sonic Origins, and we probably wouldn't be seeing this much classic Sonic galore. And the reason why I'm making a point to emphasize all this is because Sega knows classic Sonic sells, and we know classic Sonic sells because of just how much they continue to put him in stuff and create stuff around him. But not only is classic Sonic important to Sega, he's also important to this whole Sonic the Hedgehog fanbase as well as incoming fans. And this is evident because his games keep selling. So it kind of works on both ends. Sega's going to keep making classic Sonic stuff because it sells, and fans are going to keep buying it because it's classic Sonic and it's a fun experience. It just works on both ends. Okay, so with all that out of the way, that's pretty much all I really want to emphasize going forward with classic Sonic. So let's talk a bit about the importance of modern Sonic. Now, modern Sonic serves as a completely different function in terms of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise and how he's going to operate in comparison to classic Sonic. Now you see, modern Sonic is supposed to serve as the current version of Sonic the Hedgehog and the future of Sonic the Hedgehog. Now all of this is actually made evident with reveals like Sonic Rangers or the 2022 Sonic game, as well as Sonic Prime the TV show happening soon. I've made videos discussing both of these things, and if you're interested in either of these topics, go ahead and give them a watch. I definitely recommend you check them out if you like this kind of content. But anyway, when it comes to modern Sonic, he's going to be Sega's primary focus. I know sometimes it may seem like classic Sonic is going to be taking his spot sometimes because he gets more stuff, but trust me, Sega is focusing on modern Sonic. He's literally who they built their entire persona around. This is also made evident by the 30th anniversary logo, which we've seen surfacing around on all sorts of media and also everything else. Modern Sonic gets already a lot of stuff in terms of merchandise, and honestly, he gets a bigger budget in terms of video games. Now believe me, I'm no rocket scientist, but it won't be that hard to figure out that Sonic Forces as well as this 2022 Sonic game probably had a bigger budget than Sonic Mania and the upcoming Sonic Origins. Now it's clear and evident that both versions of Sonic the Hedgehog have a place in Sega, and they're both very valued, but I would say that Sega probably values modern Sonic a bit more than classic Sonic. And by making that statement, I'm not saying that one is actually better than the other, or Sega believes that one is better than the other. I'm mostly just saying that in terms of value, going forward, modern Sonic will definitely tend to be more valuable than classic Sonic. But with that being said, both are still very important to Sega and still very important to this franchise. As I mentioned at the start of the video, the fanbase has kind of grown into their own individual categories, one favoring classic and another favoring modern, and so on and so forth. So as the fanbase continues to grow and grow every single day, and every single time a new Sonic game or media is released, there will probably be more fans flocking to these own individual categories. But at the end of the day, what it really honestly and truly comes down to is they're all Sonic fans. Whether you enjoy modern Sonic more, Boom Sonic, Classic Sonic, Adventure Sonic, or whatever Sonic you can think of, it's all still Sonic the Hedgehog and all still falls underneath that one umbrella. While I will admit that some Sonics definitely do matter more than others, I do have to say that they all have their own unique place in Sonic the Hedgehog history. Now, of course, modern Sonic matters more than Boom Sonic, but either way, Boom Sonic definitely did have an impact on the whole franchise as a whole, whether it be positive or negative. Nevertheless, he still mattered. And that's the bottom line when it comes to every single iteration of Sonic the Hedgehog. All of it does matter. Both of these Sonics, modern and classic, the ones I talked about today, 100% matter. What's going on, guys? Thank you all so much for sticking around to the end of the video. But now I want to hear from you. Which version of Sonic the Hedgehog is your personal favorite? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to check out your responses. Personally, as I said before, modern Sonic will always be my favorite version of Sonic. Now, I do love the adventure formula so much, and I do love the adventure aesthetic of Sonic the Hedgehog. I feel like both of those kind of coincide. Like, I feel like modern and adventure Sonic are kind of like the same version, except with a few slight different changes, especially when it comes to design. But anyway, those are just my 2 cents on the matter. That's what I think and feel about Sonic the Hedgehog as a character, and how both of these characters really do matter, classic and modern, that is. But that's just how I feel about it. Let me know how you guys feel about the importance of modern and classic Sonic in the comment section down below. And as always, if you did end up liking the video, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me and my channel out a ton. Also turn that post notifications bell, that way you never miss a video. Like I said before, I upload Sonic the Hedgehog content pretty much all the time, every week, and I don't want you guys to miss what I have to say. One last thing before I go here though is I want to take the time to shout out some of my amazing channel members. Thank you all so much for your everlasting support and motivation. You guys are truly the best motivators, and honestly, these videos would not even be possible without you. With you guys supporting me financially, you guys should know that all the money that I make from you guys definitely helps me to make these videos even better than I ever could have before. Without you guys, like I said before, these videos would 100% not be possible. If you want to become a member of my channel, there'll be more information in the link in the description down below. But anyway, with all that being said, thank you all again so much for watching. This is SONICSTA, signing out. Have a blessed day, y'all.
Why are you playing that trash?